Hello and welcome back to the video on the Human Channel. Today we are back with the latest LEGO news for 2025. Now, of course, before we begin the video, I just want to say that if you do enjoy and want to keep up to date with all of the latest LEGO news from me, then make sure to subscribe as well as like the video and turn on notifications, as well as follow me on Instagram. Link will be down in the description below. But with that being said, everyone, let's get right into it. We have a lot of exciting stuff to go over in today's video. A lot of new updated information as well regarding summer 2025 sets. So with that being said, everyone, let's get right into it. So LEGO did reveal a bunch of new LEGO giveaway purchases for 2025, with the first one being set number 40707, Year of the Snake. This is going to include 174 pieces, where it will be recommended for ages 8 and over, and will be available from January 1st, which is actually tomorrow. And overall, I think that it's a relatively nice looking set. It's definitely the worst gift purchase out of all four that we do have to take a look at in this video. However, I think for what you're getting, it's a nice little cute build of the snake. I also like the fact that you can actually detach the build of the snake from the stand, so you can display that separately if you wish to do so. And then the next one that we have is set number 40756, and this is the Lucky Knot set with 317 pieces, recommended for ages 10 and over. This is also a very nice gift purchase, available from January 1st as well. And overall, I think this is significantly better than the snake one. And the reason why is because it's just a really nice display piece overall. One thing that I really like about this one is that LEGO actually decided to include the hoop pieces, so you can actually fit the hole through a nail on a wall, or you can put a ribbon through it to display it or mount it on the wall, or you can just display it on the desktop, as you can see from these lifestyle pictures, or you can put it on the wall, which I think looks significantly better. But the details with the red and the yellow contrast really nicely as well. And then we've also got set number 40780, the birthday cake with 160 pieces, recommended for ages 7 and over. This one actually comes with a minifigure, unlike the other three. I'll show you the last one in just a second. But this one was quite nice. I really like the big cake build and how you can store the minifigure and the miniature version of the cake inside as well. I think that's a very nice addition there. And overall, I think this is a nice cute one. And then we do also have the last gift purchase being set number 40758, the Celebration Ferris Wheel with Fireworks set with 230 pieces, recommended for ages 8 and over. Unfortunately, this one doesn't include any minifigures. However, the reason why is because it is a miniature build of the Ferris wheel. It's not minifigure scale, unlike the birthday cake. I also quite like the firework builds as well. They seem to be similar to the ones that were used in the Disney Castle. We've also got some brand new LEGO Star Wars Fortnite skins that have been added to the game as well. So we've got one of Darth Vader and then a Stormtrooper. I think that both of these look very good. The detailing on both of these is phenomenal. And then moving on, we do actually have some info thanks to Lego Minecraft Go on Instagram regarding Lego Creator 3-in-1 sets. So the first set that we have is set number 31173, the Wild Animals Tropical Toucan. This is going to retail for $15 with 225 pieces, releasing for August of 2025. The next set that we have is set number 31174, the Retro Telephone with 383 pieces, retailing for $30, releasing for August 2024. And then we've also got set number 31175, the Unicorn Castle with 390 pieces, retailing for $40, releasing on August 2025. This one sounds very interesting, I will say. And then we do also have a bit of an update regarding set number 31168, the Medieval Horse Knight Castle. That is the official name of the set. It's going to retail for $120, where it will include 1,371 pieces, releasing for August 2025. Now, next up, we've got a bunch of new LEGO City sets that we know the names of for summer 2025. So let's get into it with the big list. I gotta say, some of these do sound very interesting, and LEGO City Arctic is also making a return for next year. So the first one that we have is the number 60455, the Police Motorcycle Chase, which is going to be a 4+ set, retailing for $10 with 65 pieces. Next up, we have set number 60456, the Police Boat Chase, retailing for $30, and this one will include 264 pieces. And then the next one that we have is set number 60457, and this is the Custom Police Car Garage, retailing for $50 with 489 pieces. And then we also have set number 60465, the Emergency Air Ambulance Airplane, retailing for $50. And then next up we have set number 60466, and this is the Yellow Bulldozer with front loader 5 to 12, and this is going to retail for $60. And then we have set number 60467, and that is the heavy duty recovery tow truck with crane, and this one is going to be retailing for $80. I'm actually quite excited for this one. I think this one sounds very interesting. And then we've also got set number 60469, the Central Train Station, retailing for $90 with 752 pieces. Again, very excited for this one. I think this is one of the ones from Lego City that I'm the most excited to see. And then we have set number 60470, and this is the Explorers Arctic Polar Express train, one that I think a lot of fans are going to be very hyped for. This one is going to be retailing for $210 with 1,517 pieces. And then we have set number 60471, the Arctic Explorer Science Lab Truck, retailing for $110 with 1,037 pieces. And then we do also have the last set being set number 60475, being the Advent Calendar for 2025 for Lego City, retailing for $33 with 186 pieces. And that will, of course, release for September. And then we do also have a little bit of an update regarding Lego Star Wars as well, specifically set number 75435, and that is the MTT, retailing for $150, releasing for summer 2025. And thanks to Lego Minecraft Go, it's been confirmed that this will be based off the Clone Wars, so it will use a bunch of dark blue and light grey pieces, and will also come with a bunch of minifigures as well. As for what they are at the moment, it is currently unknown. And then moving on to arguably the most exciting piece of information for this video, and that is that Lego Pirates of the Caribbean is going to be returning in 2025, and we will be getting a Black Pearl. Now, we're not really sure about any of the other details. However, I'm assuming it's going to be a Lego icon set under the 18+ line. I'm not sure if it's going to be a bunch of sets releasing for next year, or if Lego will just be making a one-off Pirates of the Caribbean set. Personally, I think it will be a one-off, or might be something like Indiana Jones. But either way, it will probably most likely be an 18+ set. And it will probably end up being around $200 to $300. And I'm guessing it will come with around 2,000 to 3,000 pieces. I'm so excited for this one. I missed out on all of the Pirates of the Caribbean sets when I was younger, when they initially released. Also, I couldn't afford them back then. But now, with this one releasing for next year, I cannot wait to get my hands on this one. I will be buying this one as soon as it releases. And then for those of you who are fans of Star Trek will also be making its debut for the very first time in Lego form. We actually are going to be getting a set based off Star Trek next year. And thanks to Max Bout, we did actually get information regarding what the set is actually going to be. And it will be set number 10356, the Enterprise D, with 3,600 pieces, and it's going to be releasing for Black Friday of 2025. Now, this is actually going to be based off Star Trek The Next Generation. Now, the minifigures rumored to be included in the set are the following. So we have Captain Picard, William Riker, Worf, Geordie LaForge, Data with Spot, Dr. Crusher, Wesley Crusher, Counselor Troy, and Gunan. Now, I am not a Star Trek fan at all. When I was younger, I absolutely despised watching Star Trek. When my parents used to force me to watch all the films, it was absolute torture, and I always preferred Star Wars. No offense to any Star Trek fans out there. And I think if you are a fan of Star Trek, this will be a very exciting set for you. However, one thing that I'm confused about is why they decided to base it off Next Generation. Now, I only know two characters from Star Trek, and that's Captain Kirk and Mrs. Spock. Everyone else, I've got no idea about. So the fact that they just didn't base it off the original one and they decided to base it off Next Generation is quite upsetting in my opinion. However, I'm not a massive Star Trek fan, so it doesn't really bother me all that much. But I will say I'm very interested to see how they go about doing this set, because the Enterprise D, which is the ship, basically what the set is going to be, it's a very interesting shape. It's like a massive sort of circle with a little section underneath, so it's going to be very interesting to see how they make that with 3,600 pieces, and also if it will have an interior as well. It better have an interior, because this is going to be around $300 to $400. It's going to be a very pricey set, and especially because it is licensed as well. So I'm expecting great things from that set, and I'm hoping that it does look good. And then lastly, we do actually have a bit of an update regarding set number 10354, the Lego Lord of the Rings bag-end set. This is going to be the next D2C set for Lego Lord of the Rings, releasing for April 2025. And thanks to Claybricks, we now know that it's going to include 2,017 pieces, and the price is currently unknown. However, I'm assuming around $220, just looking at recent prices that Lego have been putting on sets and stuff. I think max would probably end up being around $250. I don't really see it being any more expensive than that. But there we go. With that being said, this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed, then why not subscribe as well as like the video and turn on notifications, as well as follow me on Instagram and join my Discord server. The links will be down in the description below. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about all of the Lego leaks that we've covered in today's video, and all of the new Lego Summer 2025 sets. Are you excited for the return of Pirates of the Caribbean and also Star Trek making its debut after all these years? I'll see you guys soon, so peace out. See you later, and bye-bye.